The Mantra OM token price has surged after founder JP Mullen announced plans for a massive token burn. Mullen clarified that he intends to burn his personal team token allocation and implement a comprehensive burn program for other parts of the OM supply. The OM token, which had experienced a major price drop over recent weeks, jumped from a low of $0.5115 to as high as $0.8706 following Mullen's statement on X. This announcement comes as OM has seen price drops of 87% over the past week. CoinGape has released a Mantra OM price prediction for April 2025, which could give you an idea of how the token can perform this month. Mantra has initially shelved 300 million OM tokens for its team and core contributors. This accounts for 16.88% of the token's nearly 1.78 billion total supply. These tokens are currently locked and were scheduled for a phased release between April 2027 and October 2029. The planned burn could possibly take out a huge quantity of these tokens from the market for good. A decentralized vote could decide if all 300 million team token issuance needs to be burnt, as proposed by Mullen. The announcement has been followed by various reactions from the Mantra community. Some members of the community believe that Mullen's commitment was a positive development for token valuation, while others were concerned about having long-term issues. Crypto Banter founder Ran Nooner warned against the move. Burning the incentive may seem like a good gesture, but it will hurt the team motivation long-term. Mullen's token burn announcement comes at a difficult time for the project. The company has vehemently denied reports that it holds 90% of OM token supply. It has also rejected allegations of market manipulation and insider trading submitted by some community members. Mantra explained that the latest price drop of OM occurred due to reckless liquidations and not due to anything the team had done. The recent history of the token indicates the size of this drop, with the charts reflecting a nearly 90% decline in value over the past month. Major cryptocurrency exchanges OKX and Binance both experienced major OM trading activity immediately before the token's collapse. However, both platforms have denied any wrongdoing in relation to the price crash. Binance mentioned that the crash was mainly due to cross-exchange liquidations. They attributed the collapse to tokenomics adjustments that were made during October 2024 and abnormal market volatility that ultimately led to high-volume cross-exchange liquidations on April 13th. Mantra OM is an innovative blockchain project aimed at integrating traditional financial markets with decentralized technologies. The main purpose of Mantra Chain is to simplify and improve the efficiency of tokenization of real-world assets, RWAs. Unfortunately for the developers, in April 2025, Mantra was talked about not because the project became successful. The reason for discussions was the fall of its cryptocurrency OM by more than 90%. We tell you what Mantra is and why its token was so unlucky. What is Mantra OM? The Mantra Chain is a specialized Layer 1 blockchain network designed to interact with real-world tokenized assets in a regulatory-compliant manner. Here are the main components of Mantra Chain. 1. Mantra DID, Digital Identity. Creates a digital identity in the form of a soul-bound NFT based on a KYC procedure. 2. Mantra Guard. A compliance module that works in conjunction with the DID to manage access to various network services and assets. 3. Mantra Token Service, MTS. Enables creation and management of tokenized assets with control and jurisdictional compliance features. 4. Mantra DEX. A decentralized exchange with a liquidity pool based on the AMM, Automated Market Maker, protocol, providing seamless exchanges. 5. Mantra LEP, Liquidity Efficient Emissions Protocol. A protocol designed to address the problem of low liquidity of tokenized real assets. Advantages of Mantra Chain. Asterisk ability to build multi-chain dApps based on COSM WASM. Asterisk compatibility of tokens with IBC Interblockchain Protocol. Asterisk fast transactions between leading Layer 1, L1, blockchains. OM cryptocurrency. OM was originally launched in 2020 as an ERC-20 fixed-issue token. However, as of October 2024, OM became a native staking and gas coin in the Mantra Chain ecosystem. Initially, two separate tokens, ERC-20OM and token AUM, were intended to be used for different purposes in the ecosystem, but in February 2024, the community decided to move to a single OM token. This required the migration of ERC20 tokens to Mantra Chain's own blockchain network via the mirror bucket mechanism. With the transition to Mantra Chain, the tokenomics of OM was changed, switching from a fixed issue to an inflation-linked model, 3% per year. Increasing the total supply from 888,888,888,888 to 1,777,777,777,777,777,777 OM coins. Introduction of mirror bucket mechanism to securely transfer ERC20 tokens to the Mantra Chain blockchain via burning ERC20 OM and issuing an equivalent amount of OM on the main network. Here's what the token distribution looks like. 2.8% for airdrops. 67.5% for OM upgrade from Ethereum to mainnet. 12.8% to Mantra Chain Association, ecosystem and investors. 16.9% to core team members. OM staking. OM staking allows users to actively participate in network security by being rewarded with additional coins. To participate, OM must be delegated to the network validators. The current annualized return, APR, is around 5.73%. Thus, Mantra, OM, is a comprehensive solution for integrating traditional assets into the blockchain environment. But the rate crash incident showed the importance of transparency and investor confidence in the project. OM plummeting exchange rate incident. On April 13, 2025, token Mantra, OM, has suffered a sharp drop, losing more than 90% of its value in less than an hour. OM's price collapsed from $6.13 to 45 cents, triggering massive position liquidations and panic selling among investors. The market capitalization of the project decreased from $5.9 billion to $463 million. Mantra developers said that the drop was caused by forced liquidations on centralized exchanges and not by the actions of the project team. However, participants of the crypto community drew attention to suspicious transactions and transfers of large amounts of OM to exchanges. Investors pointed to the possible involvement of the project team and the strategic investor, Swiss bank Nomura, in manipulating the exchange rate. Amid the crisis, Mantra's official Telegram channel was blocked, increasing investor discontent. As a result, OM's RSI, Relative Strength Index, fell to historically low levels, indicating a complete absence of buyers and the dominance of bearish sentiment. Implications of the OM collapse. The collapse of OM caused a wave of discontent among investors, some of whom lost significant sums. There were threats of legal proceedings against the Mantra team. There were also accusations of a lack of transparency in the project, changes in tokenomics, and delays in airdrops. The project has previously been criticized for possible fraudulent activities in 2021, increasing distrust in the team and the project as a whole. Will Mantra survive? The Mantra team claims that the project remains fundamentally sound and continues to work on developing the ecosystem. However, restoring investor confidence will take time and transparent action on the part of the team. OM's future will depend on the team's ability to effectively respond to the crisis, provide transparency, and restore community trust.